Ants. They're organized, industrious, and hungry. But in the undergrowth, there's no such thing as a free lunch. In the end, only one colony will secure victory over the Outworld and take its place amongst the great empires of the Undergrowth.
And hello everyone, this is Dubious Physics coming to you from Empires of the Undergrowth, where I totally know how dates work. It's not actually quite April 2nd for me yet, but I don't do April Fools on principle as well, as it causes people more stress than it is worth, I think. Anyway, that stuff aside, it's great to see you folks. Hope you're all doing okay. I'm back here with some ants. This is a Empires of the Undergrowth is a fantastic little ant colony simulator real-time strategy game. Really nicely put together. I'm still slightly bugged about suboptimal egg chamber layout here, but it'll work. Okay, so I just got through the first Formicarium challenge for the first time last game, and I guess it's time. I think it's time to start looking into some new missions. There has been an engine upgrade. That's like the big update that's been worked on as of late for Empires of the Undergrowth. I don't think anything has changed gameplay-wise, front-end-wise. That's just under the hood, given them no end of trouble, from my understanding. But kudos to them for keeping things up to date and making sure people don't have issues. But yes, it is time. Just I want to go with one or two things. It is time for Bellissima's Stress Eaters to, well, it's not actually the Stress Eaters that venture out. It's time to check out some of these new missions. Let's see how it goes. The beach provides a feast for those brave enough to venture there, but sunset brings new dangers. I guess this is going to be our first mission with an outside thing. So I can select a mortar wood ant or a rapid fire wood ant. I probably favor the mortar. Splash damage seems like it might come in handy when bugs are involved. That's neat that I guess it's neat that they have implemented this little option. I'll set it on medium difficulty and let's go to the beach.
This Formica rufa wood ant queen has laid her first brood in a burrow near the sea. Her nest is just on the outskirts of the beach, the perfect vantage point for scavenging hapless morsels washed in by the tide. At the moment, the tide is out, but it won't stay that way. The ants must make haste and stockpile what they can, while they can.
Okay, so that's the worker. It's a melee unit. And our fancy soldiers. Right. Oh, let's get started on some workers. And just quickly reassign the queen group. Send them over there. Okay. There's plenty of stuff to go through underground, huh? Well, I'll get a decent cluster of melee soldiers, and then I think we should start working on other shenanigans. Okay, what are the hotkeys for these? Workers are still T, Y, U. We probably want a substantial quantity of workers. And I should dig out a food storage near here as well. It's V, right? Food storage. Yes, it is. You're probably going to want to dig through there. What have we got here? Wood ants can build workers in two types of soldier. The first is a ranged attacker that fires acid from its abdomen. Based on your unit choice when starting the level, your ranged wood ants will either fire slowly with high damage, or fast with low damage. Right.
There are intruders in the nest.
Wood ant workers are especially not very good at combat from my understanding, so this might be a problem. I've allocated some resources for soldiers, probably. So melee chamber, and
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
and I guess I'm gonna start doing our core combat ants chamber here. Right, so artillerants.
This colony must remain
Oh,
small
I don't
for
have
now.
enough food for any
Food
artillery
is too
ants.
scarce to support greater numbers.
4, 1. That might be a larger one. Up there. Okay. I don't know that I should necessarily be opening things up to the surface yet. 1, 2.
There is food to be found all over the beach, but the wood ants must be cautious and choose their trails carefully.
I'm still sticking to my comfort zone. It's just underground. Tide brings a wealth of food from the sea, but it will not be accessible forever. Collecting the resources closest to the sea first mean they do not get washed out when the tide
Tiger beetles
rises.
frequent the higher ground, and they will make quick work of any wood ant that strays too close.
That's good to know. I still haven't finished collecting the stuff underground. When upgraded to level 3, your ranged wood ants gain an extra ability. Mortar wood ants will gain area damage or impact hitting nearby enemies, while rapid fire wood ants slow enemies they hit. Cool. Let's get another mortar, and I guess we want to start cutting through there. It's probably richer outside, but not willing to poke things open just yet.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Workers can hold the line just fine, as long as they don't have to do damage. Ideally, I should get some male ants so I don't have to rehatch so many. But as long as our mortars get to do work, we are fine, I think. Oh shoot, some of the mortars are actually getting attacked now. That's not good.
The tide is coming in. Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Duly noted. Yeah, we could put some ants back on nest duty. I guess I better get a handful of melee ants. And maybe I should cut things open to the surface, but we'll finish grabbing that food first. Let's upgrade some of these food stores. Some melee combat ants. And let's see how things look up on the surface.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
Okay. Welcome to the surface. That's a lot of tiger beetles. Dang. Recover what you can here. Right, so I guess you do... is the tide just gonna rise constantly? I wonder for this level? Is that how it's gonna go? So I guess I should maybe actually surface first if I want to play this level optimally.
The ants must defend themselves.
Yep, we're fine there. Let's get a few more melee frontliners. And then we can start working on our actual core force.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Roger that. All ants recall. I guess, yeah, I guess it makes sense that if I were to... Next time I play this level, I guess I'd start by working on the stuff on the surface, then when the tide comes in, clean up the stuff underground. What's this? nightfall comes a more hostile environment on the surface. With nightfall comes a more hostile environment on the surface. Nocturnal creatures will emerge, and if they're attacked, will head for your nest. Some of these creatures may find your nest anyway.
The tide is in, and soon night will fall.
Duly
As
noted.
the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken. It would be wise for the roofer colony to stay underground, and hope that their nest remains hidden until the morning.
Well, I'm gonna cut some roots up here. Let's see how that works out.
Overground, nocturnal hermit crabs rule over the sands at night. These creatures are typically scavengers, searching for algae and carrion on the beach. But due to the unusual incursion of Formica rufa colonies into this area, this particular community of crabs has developed a taste for ant flesh.
Duly noted. Oh, is that coming in? Response. Hermit crabs are less damaging than most large creatures, however they have high health. When their health gets low, they can hide in their shell and regenerate for a short time. Make sure your army is large enough to counter this.
A hermit crab has
Incoming!
found its way into the nest. The ants must mount a swift and decisive defense.
Incoming! I'm gonna reassign the workers for the most part because the combat ants should be a little more. Okay, now we can harvest things. Combat ants should be a more cost effective in that I should have to spend less food regrowing them. That is my assumption, at least. Okay. Hermit crab bits successfully get. I guess we should secure that food. I could get us another mortar ant. So far, it doesn't immediately
There
look
are
like
intruders in the nest.
any more hermit crabs seek to say hi. Assigning that to group 3, and they can gather stuff. Keep our combat ants on standby. Make sure the path to the outside is speedy. That's fine.
A group of hermit crabs have stormed the nest. The
Oh.
larvae must be protected.
Respond. Got a handful of workers in there, but for now melee ants are holding up just fine. It's 5 food to hatching replacement. Soldier. 2 for each worker. I think soldiers should hold up better. Time to start working on the mortar ants, I think. I have the food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll leave 100 or so in reserve. Can assign a small team to quickly yoink this. Hopefully they can get in and out cleanly. Okay, we've got incoming. Do we? Yes, we do.
More hermit crabs have found the nest.
Got food reserves and fast reinforcement paths. Although I potentially I would have liked this to be more winding for defense purposes, but it works out. Food reserves are holding up well, as are our melee ants. Range ants, I feel we could use a lot more firepower. But that'll come with food. Boop. 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 Smash them! Cool. And there are plenty of soldiers available to just bank that food. Okay, still need some work to get these to level 3, right? One more mortar. Then I can upgrade both of these. The first level 3 mortar ant. I think I can upgrade that as well. Cut that out. Boop. And no food available for the next upgrades just yet. Although this is fairly accessible at the... Oh wait, no, there are tiger beetles there. Leave it. Wonder if the tiger beetles will fight the hermit crabs. Oh, the tide's receding.
The tide is receding, and a new day dawns. The hunters of the night return to the safety of the shadows, and the ants can begin to lay down new trails. The harvest must go on.
Let's get to work then. But work away from those tiger beetles.
There are other wood ants out here. They have also come to take advantage of the buffet provided by the sea. Territorial disputes will invariably favor the colony with the greater numbers.
Right, when I hit salvage the stuff closest to the ocean first. What's this? Stray wood ants will often gather food. If they see it, it may be wise to take food from their paths as a matter of priority. Okay. That's a reasonable assessment too. I actually need more workers. Shoot. Just to be able to gather this stuff more quickly.
The battle has begun.
Yeah, we have some conflict there, that's alright. The soldiers... we have more than enough workers to handle it as well, honestly. Advance the trail up to there, cover what we can. Gonna assign a combat group and put our soldiers in that. So we have a guard team. And and let's get some more level 3 mortar ants. Be able to upgrade our melee ants as well, so they're a better buffer, because I don't intend to get more of them. We do need a handful more workers. What's going on here? Ah, soldering is happening. But food is being collected. Hopefully. Okay, fine. We need more people on collection as well. Let's just get what we can. Boop. And I think I can afford two more mortar ants is fine for now. Okay, grab this food here. Someone please grab the food. Okay, that's good. And grab the food further down there as well. Soldiers are covering the trail just fine. More mortar ants. More workers. You don't have fast enough food collection. Seem to be covering themselves just fine. One more piece of food from there, come on. And a handful more from the other trail.
The tide is coming in. Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Fine. Pull our ants out from there. Grab food from there when you get. Come on, move faster, ants. Seriously, move faster. Especially the ant carrying the food. Dang it. Need to be a little quicker on that.
The ants have been spotted by Cicindela dorsalis, the beach tiger beetle. With its long, slender legs, it's the king of speed on these intertidal flats.
The beach tiger beetle is fast, so unless you wish to take them on, it may be wise to steer clear of their patrolling areas. They have a powerful attack and damage multiple ants at a time.
Its wide, carving jaws will slice effortlessly through squads of wood ants. It's going to take a monumental unified effort to bring this beast down.
Monumental unified effort? Done. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. Oh, there's more of them. Alright, ants, disengage. It's not worth it. Even for the one we just killed.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
Oh shoot, that's gonna get in the way of the thing.
The huge tiger beetle has been defeated. There are many more of them, but this is a milestone moment for the colony. They cannot be bullied by sheer size alone.
Yeah, this is a lot more manageable, just because quantity. Let's harvest those quickly though. One, two. More mortar ants. Come on, let's get that food harvested. Don't know how quickly the tide's gonna come in, but maybe we have enough ants to make another stab at this food cluster. Go ahead and upgrade our food stores a little bit as well.
The battle has begun. The tide has almost reached its highest point.
Kill
The
that
sands
beetle,
east of the nest are about
grab
to be
what you
completely
can,
flooded.
and leave. Get out of there. Collect this food instead. I actually need to add on a new cluster of worker ants for the nest group, I think. We're not getting enough nest work done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. There we go.
There is another creature roaming the sands tonight. Arctosa littoralis, the beach wolf spider. In the day, these spiders retreat to the shade provided by larger plants on the edge of the beach. But once the sun is gone, they are far more active and on the hunt for a midnight feast.
Duly noted, game. Let's get 2 more tier 3 mortar ants. Underground food reserves. Oh, we've got 2 big markers there. And 1 big marker with the food cluster up there.
The wolf
Spiders.
spider has found the nest entrance. She is only small, but her venom will quickly incapacitate any ant that tries to fight alone.
Okay. That's interesting pathing. We've got backup now. There we go, that's much better. I guess we should send some ants to carve up there. It seems like venom spiders really dive nest, huh? As well as being fast, upon entering the nest, the wolf spider will head for your nurseries and then to your queen. Defending your queen during these attacks could save your colony. Okay, potentially you go straight for the queen. Essentially, that's what it's saying. Up our food storage a little bit. Get another maxed
Predators
out water.
are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, we have a good amount of firepower. Return to defensive hold. We'll have a bit more food, so let's upgrade one more mortar. Another spider incoming.
Another wolf spider has entered the nest. This one is large, fast, and voracious.
And dead. Also dead. I do appreciate having concentrated range options. It is very nice. Cutting out some room for more mortar ants. Wonder if I have the firepower to go out and collect this. Don't have a spider coming in just yet. As long as it results in net positive food. So as long as we don't lose like 10 or so ants with each target, it should work out okay.
More wolf spiders have found the nest.
Okay, responding. Defense. Reasonable amount of ants still tied up there, but defense. Soldiers are here. That's good.
The ants must protect the queen.
Queen is fine. Hello, other wolf spider. Really? It's worked out pretty solidly food-wise, I think. We can get a couple more. Oh, hi, hermit crabs. Right. If they're attacked, they come for the nest anyway, so it's a nice, easy way to get them in, even. Well, it's a smaller hermit crab. Nest ants are very busy. Means I need more of them. That should help. Oh, hello, Tiger Beetle. Our ants are a little busy, unfortunately. Just focus near the entrance for now. Thus happening.
As the sun rises over a new day, the tide recedes. The nocturnal creatures return to the shadows, and once again, the harvest must continue.
I think we're doing alright so far. Probably expand our food storage a little bit. Okay, how's our collection going? Oh, Tiger Beetle business to be sorted out. And also food storage. Come on. Get that upgraded. Reserves are okay. That work. Right, keep collections on that. Get our combat team down to the shoreline. Or combat teams. Upgrade ants as well. That's all the collection there done. Let's collect stuff.
The ants must fight.
Wood ants grabbing. So far, so good. It's going to take a while to get this stuff back to the nest, though. Oop. Make sure we've got solid food reserves. Works out okay. Gonna get us a handful more melee soldiers. as I think our colony size has expanded enough to justify it. Wonder what these ants get at tier 3. We'll figure it out at some point. Okay, we've recovered all the food from here. Yeah, I think we have. Can get back up onto the higher ground now. In fact, we'll grab that stuff that's relatively close to the nest since the other wood ants are yoinking it. Okay, it's a good number of melee ants. Lay down our next group of ranged. Might actually make that just a speed tile.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Okay, it seems like we've gotten most of the food from there. We'll easily be able to fend off a single tiger beetle, so we can grab stuff down there as well.
The tide is coming in. Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
1, 2, 3. Can I dig that out? Yeah, okay, fourth one there. Kill a tiger beetle. And harvest it quickly, please. Oh, the tiger beetle has an AoE stun, too. Okay. Successfully took him out independently, which is nice. But now quickly harvest them. Only 3 can harvest at a time, so send some forward to grab that food as well. Still have plenty of food. Boop. 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 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should up my reserve food count to 200 though. Okay, start sending people down there. Send a collection group over here.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
Yes, head for higher ground now. I don't think there's too much left to collect on the surface actually, so get in here. It's time to do some collections work down below. Go ahead and clear that.
There are intruders in the nest.
End them. Oh, I think that's another Devil's Coach horse. Oh no, that's something larger. Is that the corpse of a queen? That's the corpse of a queen. Interesting. I think that's everything we can grab underground as well.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Okay. Foraging and defender groups set up. Got a nice food reserve. Be
The
settled
tide is
for the
in,
night.
and soon night will fall. As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken. It would be wise for the Rufa colony to stay underground, and hope that their nest remains hidden until the morning.
We could defend a little closer to the queen, I think, if we want to. Don't see anything inbound just yet. Could put all the workers on nest duty.
A wolf spider has found the nest.
A few of them, actually. We found the wolf spiders. More firepower! Someone please pull that down, and that down as well. I will make this one speed tile. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have spent that food. Okay, we have a little bit of reserve. There's no obvious food things to collect right now. I don't think
More
there's
hermit crabs
anything
have found the nest.
that would be unmarked underground. I feel like I have a good amount of ranged firepower, but at the same time I feel like I don't have enough. I think I could use more. Just a hunch. Getting some food collected. Booth, there we go, and upgrade you. you. Ooh, if I upgrade that speed tile, I can get 2 more melee ants set as well. As well. Boopity boop.
A huge wolf spider has found the colony. This one is a mother, and her recently hatched brood have followed her into the nest. These
Tactical
ants are facing
response.
an overwhelming infestation.
Okay, workers to combat response then. Most of the remainder are up here. Hopefully she's tasty. One, two. There's upgrades in as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just hold it there. I'm half tempted to do a bunch of night foraging. At the moment, nothing's really in easy striking distance of the nest entrance. Right, when putting down a new ant I need to factor in the cost of the hatch as well, because it's still got a hatch the first time. That's also something I should bear in mind.
As the ants grow in number, the local predators pose less and less of a danger. Eventually they will be displaced from this area entirely. Despite the dangers of the beach, it seems this intrepid queen's gamble to establish her colony here has ultimately secured her success.
Woo! I enjoyed that mission. Bank in that extra royal jelly. Ah, I guess they don't have achievements for this mission yet.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Let's get this food collected. And let's take a break for 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll set up for one more mission for tonight. Thank you for watching, folks. I hope you are having a good time with our handy ant colony shenanigans. Okay, I'm not actually gonna... I'm probably not gonna use melee black ants too much in the future. But I will go ahead and upgrade our workers with the food reserves we have, though. Because we may as well have a small number of fancy workers manning the nest. especially with our food stores full like that. Now, what I should start to dig out, is a place to house 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Let's spend some royal jelly. Got 236. Got the key upgrades from there. I guess I'll spend a little... I won't spend it on the queen just yet. But, okay, my choice cannot be undone, so I gotta choose. And I really like the mortar wood ants, so 150 royal jelly, mortar wood ants, get. And I'll save up some for the queen ability. Right, let's begin. That's you, right? And Black Ant Nursery is currently on white, so 2. Got room for 25 more ants.
Have raised their first form of
So-
Garufa ant.
Incredible. I wasn't sure it was even possible.
Well, now you know it's possible. Okay, need room for more of these. Man, upgraded workers are fast. And then it's not necessarily worth it, I think, in outside missions, but very nice here. Okay, 8 more. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll unlock their upgrades in the future. Think that's food put to good use. Time for a break here. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes with another Empires of the Undergrowth mission. Checking out probably leaf cutters for the first time would be my guess. I think that's what the mission is. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Once again, thank you very much for watching, folks. Do remember to take care of yourselves. You're absolutely worth it. Hydrate, stretch, grab some food if you need to. I'm gonna go grab some food here. I'll see you after the break. And we're back. Thank you very much for sticking around, folks. We've got a very fancy, thriving, and productive ant colony, which is awesome. Gonna go ahead. We'll likely be replacing the black ant soldiers in the long run, because they're nice, but I don't think they're the most supply-efficient soldiers we could have here. Based on little bits, I can't definitively say that, but it's based on little bits I've seen, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of. So, it's time for another mission. Queen of the Hill. Formicarium, or, well, mission 2.2. Prime location on the beach will not go unchallenged. Oh, we're probably not gonna beat those, but it's gonna be cool anyway. I'm gonna enjoy this, I think. It looks like we're playing wood ants again. Set it to medium. Moored is up. Let's see how this goes.
A number of small Formica rufa and Fusca colonies have established themselves on this beach. Those nearest to the water's edge have enjoyed the first pick of the washed-up seafood for the past few days. However, as the sun and moon near alignment and the first spring tide of the month approaches, high tide draws nearer to these intrepid ants. Seemingly aware of their circumstances, these colonies are preparing to relocate to higher ground. There is only one way up the bank, and the route is currently occupied by a small rufa colony. These defenders will have to hold their ground against the oncoming siege. It will be 3 days before the high tide washes away the competition. If the colony survives, it will inherit the beach. But this won't be an easy fight.
Interesting. be quite the time. Let's get some workers going. Collecting food. Okay, and I should cut out a chamber for our melee teams. Melee, it's you, right? No, T. Oh, Y. Y. And then we will need to start.
Although the nests nearer the water have better access to the food washed up by the sea, this roofer colony need not starve. The plant life growing nearby is home to herds of grey aphids. As they feed on plant sap, these tiny insects excrete droplets of honeydew, which the wood ants find irresistible. They need only protect the aphids from danger to receive a constant supply of sugary liquid.
That's
Doing
like you'd
so
go
is
to
not
the
always
surface.
simple, however. Hungry ladybird beetles know exactly where the aphids like to graze. They can strip an unguarded stem bare in a mere matter of minutes. The ants
let's
will
go
need to
guard
keep
the
a
stem.
close watch over their flock.
Root aphids feed off the sap from roots and secrete honeydew, which can be picked up as food. Engage! Kill that ladybug. Get it! Okay, we need to send out more people. And we need to set up food storage here, I think. Okay, we can assign some people to nest duties now. Start setting up some food storage. Get more workers in this big
This
group.
colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Well, I don't think we're killing the ladybug, but we are sure bothering it, so there is that. Do appreciate the supply of food. Ladybirds feed on aphids, and if left unchallenged will clear an aphid farm. They appear in groups and will leave only once they have taken 25% damage or after consuming an aphid. A little bit more food storage. That'll do for now. Let's get some more soldiers going. Probably need actually a separate worker group. Let me split one off here. Just because we have multiple aphid farm locations. Assign a second group to this.
colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood. A party of Formica fusca black ants are heading inland. The high ground roofer colony must defend their territory.
I probably can't stay on top of those, Right, defensive positions. Okay, folks, just keep harvesting. Upgrade our food stores somewhat.
The roofer colony on the low ground are sending troops to clear a path for their queen. The high ground colony must keep them at bay.
Right, full recall then. Defensive positions. And we should start getting our range ants going. I think that's under control. I actually need a second cluster of melee ants.
The lower ground colonies have relented their siege for now. Night approaches, and with it, it brings a host of nocturnal predators out onto the beach.
Size and frequency of the ladybird's attacks will increase at night, and if left unguarded, the farms will be stripped of aphids by
The high
morning.
ground ants could go underground to wait out the night, but they would have to leave their precious aphids unguarded. It is a difficult choice for this colony. Face the peril out in the open, or hide away and risk losing their only reliable source of food.
I'm gonna try guarding the aphids. Okay, rotate positions. With more soldiers, move. Rick, this is a problem. Right. Start upgrading those. This isn't great positioning, but space is a little limited at the moment. Hopefully we can keep this up. I should actually have made a lot fewer workers, I think. Stuff to keep in mind for the future. Upgrade one of those, upgrade some of the food storage. How many aphids do I actually have alive here? It's aphid losses are permanent, right? If I were holding. Guess I should get some upgrades in for the melee soldiers as well. A little greedy on the food there, but hopefully it works. Ah, there's food out. That's a lot of food out there. Huh. I guess you'd have to go raid that if you lost your aphids. But right now I think I have enough to keep things going. Let me pad out the work account here. Actually no, it's not worth it. I need more. The soldiers what I need right now.
Dawn breaks, and the battle for the high ground will soon continue. The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
Okay, and hopefully that food does come in. Maybe I should keep those the standard aphid defense teams and start raising a separate army now. Consider doing that.
The Fusca colony is sending a wave of warriors to clear a path for their queen.
Okay, right now I can just adjust my current defense team positions though, and that works out okay. areas. I think the left side actually is more expansion room. But for now, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Don't need more food storage right at the moment. We have no non-combat teams here. No room for... Okay. Our first primary combat brigade coming online.
The Rufa colony are sending another assault. They are desperate to reach higher ground.
Oh, they've got rapid fire teams. Diverting Group 3 up there as well. Oh, we lost an aphid. Putting the aphid defense teams back on their objectives. I wonder what we'd have to do to actually reach these. So I guess they're... I guess
More black
these...
ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
After that, redirect combat team. So add more ants to combat team. Is there a ladybird here? Not right at the moment. We can redirect group 1. They actually sent soldiers this time, I think. Okay, what can we upgrade here? Aphid defense team soldiers.
More soldiers are emerging from the Rufa nest.
Need more food. Has the tide cut stuff up? Oh, it's getting close to nighttime. You see what you can yoink. Nah,
Night
go back.
falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces until the morning?
Defend aphids. There's actually a ramp here, and I should keep an eye on, I think. Is that a ramp or a rock? Okay, it's a rock, it's not a ramp, never mind. Group 3 divert, we've got company. ahead and upgrade this group a little bit. Turn group 3 around for company the other side. Defend the aphids. Oh, company. Doesn't look like Group 3 is really needed up there right at the moment, so I'm going to actually have them do some work down here. Cut us through. Got some breaching to do.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
We're holding the ladybugs back just fine for now. Oh, that's a big one. We have enough frontliners though, that's good. Just hopefully it dies before they quickly enough that we can deal with the ladybugs as well. Dang it, lost an
There are
aphid.
intruders in the nest.
Group 3, please sort that out. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's good enough for frontliners. Aphid defense teams are pretty much set. Now we can work on the main battle team, I guess. Have enough food. Okay, up there. So far, so good. Burst T3 mortar. Stop them. Okay, I don't think that ladybug got to an aphid. We're good.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
The larvae are being protected. The aphid defense teams could use marginally more firepower. That'll do. Gathered our food here. Yep, that's fine.
There are intruders in the nest.
Keep guarding that renewable food. Group 3, please kill that Devil's Coach horse beetle. Asterisk fully grown.
Dawn breaks, and the battle for the high ground will soon continue. The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
Good. That Group 3 please gather this food faster. Okay, hermit crabs are giving the other ant colonies problems. But they're also giving the other ant colonies food. Cool, Group 3 is cleared for surface access. Get back out there. Done down below for now.
More black ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
No ladybugs, we'll redirect Group 1 as well. Now it's a ladybug, but Group 1's where it needs to be to get rid of it. Okay, rotate over to the other side. Melee ants, that'll do for now. Put some of this food to use. We need more firepower. I wonder if we can bombard them from up here.
More soldiers are emerging from the roofer nest.
Oh, never mind. We've got other things to worry about for now. Okay, back on duty. See if you can't mess with them from the high ground there. Good old-fashioned battle tactics. I don't have spare food to work with right now. Does it let us? I don't think it lets us bombard them from the high ground. Okay, nice. Fair enough.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
I'll hope my edge groups can hold until Group 3 clears things out then. Okay, that's largely done. Group 3 reinforcements redirect. That is also fine. Can I mess with them here? I don't think it really accomplishes much, but...
Black ants and wood ants are heading from their nests to the high ground.
Well, maybe I can hammer them down faster.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Okay, pull group 3 back. Didn't leave enough food reserves for that. Group 1, intercept please. One back on it. Yeah, there's not much point in diving down to the low ground. Just makes things worse, for now. Unless I could punch through to the fish down there, but I don't think I can. Can I kill a ladybug? I don't think it lets us kill the ladybugs.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces until the morning?
It's a fair few hermit crabs. Guess if I was aggressive enough,
Predators
I
are
could go
loose in the nest.
forage
The
after
larvae
them.
must be protected.
We're holding, I think. Oh no. We're needed on the high ground. Cancel this excavation if we haven't already. Okay, group 3, you've done there. Give us our aphids back! Kinda wish the ladybugs would end up fighting the other creatures as well. But we are out of food. Oh, we got some transported back. Reinforce quickly. Kill the friggin' ladybugs. Maybe I should have kept it to 2 groups. That's an interesting development. Okay, yeah, we generated a lot of food from the battle, got it. I have a feeling our aphid count really took a pounding though. Redirect main combat group again. That is a lot of ladybugs. There's also a lot of ladybugs. Yeah, I really should have kept this to 2 groups. These battle duties aren't really separate here. I don't know if we'll get a we defended the well this time. Ah, sneaked it there. Getting closer to daytime.
Last night's high tide was dangerously close to the low ground nests. Today is their last chance to relocate. The low ground colonies won't show any restraint. Their attacks will be desperately vicious. Fortunately for the high ground colony, many aphids survived the night. Access to food will be pivotal for the upcoming battle.
That's good. I'm actually going to go ahead and reorganize into groups 1 and 2. Group 2 will be the really hefty combat group.
A large black ant force has been sent from the Fuska nest.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, and one's there. Although group 1 will have more melee and workers to tie things down and potentially harvest things. You know what, I'll assign a small detachment of workers to group 2 as well. It's an awkward place to be engaging, but okay, move group 1
More
up there.
wood ants are heading toward the high ground colony.
Yeah, we're not holding the ramp right there, just redirect please. There's a lot of wood ants. gonna have to rotate the groups. Group 1 hold left, Group 2 get that area secured. Come in from the flank ideally and try and hit their ranged units first. And the ladybug, kill the ladybug.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time. The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Oh shoot. 1, you need to redirect. Deliveries are being intercepted. Oh hey, the enemy colonies are hostile to the ladybugs. Okay, Group 2, you go ahead over there. Group 1, just do the switcheroo again. Let your reinforcements build up. Let our heftier combat team clear the wave that's being tougher at the moment. Hopefully our food reserves recover. Did we just kill a ladybug? I think we could hit a ladybug hard enough to kill it. Group 2,
The
rotate
day is almost
again.
over. The low ground is already starting to flood. The lower ground nests are emptying completely, and the ants are rushing up the bank. This is their final assault.
Is that that's the queen? Huh. Okay, we can consolidate groups. There we go. Back to defending the aphids.
The wood ants upon the hill have finally defeated their would-be successors. Tomorrow their empire will expand to the undefended intertidal flats below, commanding both the aphid farms and the bounty of the sea. This colony will rise to become an undeniable power in the Undergrowth.
Fantastic. I like it. That was a good time.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
I think I need to cut out a little more food storage space here. But, well, let's take a look at our royal jelly options first. So we can... Let's see, 20 seconds of free hatching, or 5 seconds of free hatching. And railguard. I'll probably go with the railguard option. Be good to have for emergencies. Redirect people to food gathering now. And let's upgrade our fancy new mortar ants. Let's see, they can deal a bunch of extra damage, or... Okay, 4.5 fizz damage immediately, or 6 venom damage over 0.5 seconds. That's gonna really depend on whether or not that damage stacks. That's going to for now, let's go increased health damage. Yeah, for now I'm almost certainly going to want to take those upgrades. Okay, I have access to tier 3 mortar ants. Time to start upgrading. This means I probably won't have to expand food storage immediately. Ooh, hang on. Still food to grab. Why am I stuck clicking? Oh, I was stuck clicking for a bit. Interesting. Serious quality ants coming through here. We are actually still gonna need the black ants for a while, it seems. But we should need substantially fewer of them. So I could... start pulling some of this down. I'll worry about that closer to the next Formicarium challenge, I think. For now, we've collected all the food needs to be collected, and it's probably a good time for me to wrap up for the evening. So, thank you very much, folks, for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I had a bunch of fun. I'm really liking Empires of the Undergrowth so far. And I hope it continues to come along nicely. I know more levels are in the process of being tested, so there is that. Alright. So, as far as my details go, I should next be streaming on the weekend, this Saturday. It's going to be Saturday the 3rd of April at 0200 UTC, or the Friday evening in the Americas and similar time zones. Might be up to more Empires of the Undergrowth shenanigans, might be starting something new in Surviving Mars, might be Hades. If you've got anything in particular you would like to see, do drop by my Discord, just put the link there. And you can pitch in, hang out, all that good communicatey stuff can happen, you know. Anything of the sort. You can also see my stream schedule down below, or on my About page. You can follow me at Twitter, at Dubious Physics on Twitter, and you can follow me right here on Twitch if you want. All that fanciness. Yeah, that's gonna be about it from me. Okay, let me pause the game. Or no, I don't need to pause the game. Watch the ants wander around, that works too. Okay. Right. Wrapping things up for the night. Thank you once again very much for watching. Do remember to take care of yourselves, folks. You're absolutely worth it, and I hope to see you in the future. This is Dubious Physics, signing off.
Ants. They're organized, industrious, and hungry. But in the Undergrowth, there's no such thing as a free lunch. one colony will secure victory over the Outworld and take its place amongst the great empires of the Undergrowth.